So, a little bit late. It's a sunset game. They didn't want to wait. Kuma, Cherry Hill, you know who y'all are when you watch this video. I'm here with Orange. Say hello.
Bonjour.
And we are currently watching this sunset game where a Cyclozord just ice spinnered a Masquerain to death.
Yeah,
And
so
it was the first time it's come to a game. Masquerain missed a stun spore. Yeah.
It didn't even get webs up. Oh.
And
See, the play there is get webs up and then go hard pull.
well, now we have Metallica the Petron, who's looking to poison anything and everything on this team about to come in. And when did Kuma get a Metagross? No, Weavile. I must have missed that.
He's had those for a while. It's just that it's very hard to fit Mons on his team because it's very good.
He has a lot of good Mons.
I would just like to point out there's a Garchomp here.
There's a Garchomp. There's also an Appleton.
As we mentioned yesterday. Kind of goes in.
You think so?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, this Appleton is like... This is probably a Malignant Chain. So we're going to see the Metagross come in on that. Nice. Okay.
This thing about to hit the biggest EQ.
I want to see a trick, is what I want to see.
A trick? Trick Metagross?
I want to see Trick Choice go, is what I want to see. I want to call the Iron Crown coming in. I want to call the Petron staying in. I want to call the Absolute coming in.
It's
possible this is just here to do some...
It's EQ. Okay.
So that's a nice pivot. So that was a mid-ground there, trying to catch the crown or the...
just
or the
anything.
Staying in.
Just get some damage on it.
Problem is this Thundurus is not really going to be able to do anything.
This Thundurus right here. It's going to set up or sub or do something.
The problem with setup right now is the Garchomp is too healthy, and this thing is too healthy as well.
Oh.
So that's a good U-turn play.
Okay, okay, yeah, that's really good.
You can calc damage off of that. You can see if it's just max HP, if it has any defensive investment. You might be able to even guess its speed based off of that. That could come into play later.
Yeah, Kuma needs to be
calcing.
calcing.
You also know this Cyclozard isn't Choice Scarfed, which is big. So you can actually go into pull right here and threaten a Draco Meteor. We're going to go into Petron though, so... It's possible we have a different goal in mind.
Bring in the Fez. Bring in the Fez right here.
You can bring in the Fez.
I don't know. I don't know what Fez does here, but they can set up maybe.
Maybe, but like the Petrons, even if I'm gonna be honest, even if the Fez sets up, what is the Fez going to do to the Petrons?
I don't know. That's my point. That just sounds like a good play in my head. It just sounds like a fun play.
It kind of seems like switches to this are going to be few and far between, especially if we can pop stuff like the Toxic Chain on the Garchomp coming in.
And plus,
this could also be a knockoff from Kuma.
Both these teams are fighting for a playoff spot in Week 6, so I'm sure it'll be a longer game, a more calculated game, if you will. bear with us on this one. Protect.
There's the Protect.
There's the Sunset Protect. Okay.
There's the Draco Meteor.
I don't think that'll kill, will it? Is it? No.
Draco is basically unresisted on this team.
Yeah.
I don't even think it'll... If it does over half, this thing can recover on very easily. You also have to keep in mind, every time this thing clicks Draco Meteor, those are on a timer, you know? He only has 6 of those left. So if he just keeps firing them off into the Petron, and the Petron just keeps recovering them off...
I mean, you got 2 chances to hit a Dragon type. And a very weak Thundurus, so... To which you probably outspeed 2 of those other ones. So you can Ice Spinner the rest. I mean, that's not bad.
Toxic Protects. So that probably means this thing lacks a stab. If the last move is Recover.
Probably no Ghost type move, if I had to guess.
No Ghost type move, which means the Metagross will wall this entirely.
Oh no!
So we're gonna miss the Draco
Meteor.
And it's okay because they intended to take the Draco Meteor and burn to recover.
Well.
So it's not the end of the world there.
That's worked out.
That's fine. It's just that we don't know which stab the Petron has yet. So going into Metagross is a little on the risky side. So Kuma just said, fuck it, I want damage.
Yeah, Kuma just should keep launching, just keep dropping them. There ain't nothing. Never mind.
So there's U-turn. I mean, again, the Petron's just going to recover.
Oh my god.
So he's just
there it is.
Here.
I don't know. Okay, dude, this
now that he's figured out it's not nasty flaw.
This Fez gotta be set up. Ain't no way. So it's 3 utility moves and probably Malignant Chain. Here's Crown.
Yes,
This is gonna set up.
I don't know about this.
Oh no! The Kuma's team can't see.
We've had 3 misses in the first 10 turns. That can't be good.
Kuma's team can't see.
It is possible as well. It is possible that this crown sets up right here. It's a little early for that. See, I don't like that we're booster because we are popping the booster very early here in the game when the checks to Iron Crown are still very much alive and healthy. So it's a little iffy right now for Cherry Hill.
Yeah.
I think Kuma's in control right now, regardless of a couple misses.
Orange, you know more than me. What does Appleton need to sit there? I think this is the long... I mean, remember, he likes the long game. What does Appleton need to sit there? It has lead seed.
It depends on the paratype of the Appleton, and I don't think it can actually sit there if things are optimized. So you have a regenerator core, so all you need to do is if the Appleton switch lead seed, you just need to switch in and out and in and out. And if the Appleton has no way to do it, Moa or Cyclozar, which is possible if it's leech seed or whatever, the leech seed doesn't work because you just keep switching out and out and out and out. And regenerator doesn't have PP, unlike leech seed. So eventually, just,
okay. We attack.
That was a bit of a play there. I like that. So that was instead of attacking the crown, you predicted the crown to swap out, and you got a good play out of it. So that's a Dark Pulse. That's a lot of damage. That might be specs. It's going to scale shot, boost its speed, and so it's down.
As the cycle restarted. Any COD Zombies fans out there?
Passive Petric. Very, very passive. I'm interested to see what that one stab is. I think it might be a ghost type attack.
It's gotta be Malignant Chain, right? Or no, against the Poison and Steel team.
It could be Malignant.
Malignant Chain.
It could be. I don't think this is a good set, though. I mean, I don't agree with this play at all.
An aggressive move from Kuma.
And getting rid of its item is just going to make it even more difficult to kill with knockoff. So we're going to scout there. I don't like that.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Because we get plays like this.
Shoo. What was the last move? It's instant. Yeah.
This thing is Ice Shard. This mod has to have Ice Shard.
It's got to have Ice Shard. Okay.
And it does.
Wait, does it?
And that
does
may
it
very well be the game.
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why we don't run Protect. We play passive.
This is
in Generation 9. This is just not it.
Well baked.
This is likely going to Terra Fairy. This is either a bluff or
it's got to Terra something.
I do not think this Appleton can kill this Weavile in one hit unless it has the body press. So we're gonna scout. Knockoff comes off.
Leech Seed.
Leech Seed. It has no attack.
Yeah, I don't. All it has to do is sit there. Oh no!
And triple axle misses. Oh! And we're gonna get Iron Defense on. Oh no! I don't like this exchange a bit.
Does he have any? Someone.
Right, this is a Pheasantipity.
Pheasantipity poison. Yeah, I was about to say he's got to have some type of poison or wisp or something.
You can save this. You never beat this if you're the Weavile at this point. If you're just gonna keep missing.
Yeah.
So you can just go into the Pheasantipity, fish for poisons, because even if this thing is mono body press, which I don't think it is, I think it should have respected the Weavile in front of it, and gone for a pre-kill. But again, this is so rough here because if you're not body press, you just don't have enough damage output to do anything. This includes the Metagross too, by the way. Eventually, you're gonna get a crit or something of that nature. You've just you just switch out here into Pheasantipity. There's no reason for you to do anything else, and you can just click U-turn. You can scout to see what the move is.
Yeah, it's a Fez angle.
Earthquake, maybe? I mean... Yeah, Hot Pepper is right here. He's still... Kuma is very
yeah. Kuma has about 2 steps ahead.
Yeah, and this is just hard Pheasantipity. There's no reason to ever risk it. He did have Body Press, and he didn't take the kill.
Okay, you know. I mean, just preemptive.
That just seems like disrespectful. Like, we've disrespected the Weavile twice now. We've gone for Protect. We've gone for, lack of Body Press here. Kuma will respect the Appleton, which is funny.
That's good. Special attack drop.
That's great. You can go into your Metagross here if you want. You can go into your Garchomp here if you want, which is not a play I'm actually against at this point.
Any chip is good chip right now, this late in the game.
Any chip is good chip. If you can actually... Well, now there's a Fairy type, so there's something in the way of skill shot.
Well, I mean...
Hank, if you're willing to give up some differential, I say you can go ahead and go Garchomp.
There's a Fairy type. There's a Fairy type that's also a Metagross right there. It's kind of some...
I mean, yeah,
I doubt it. Ironhead? Ironhead, probably.
At this point... All you need now is, you just need, if the Alpine gets low enough and the Dragapult goes in range of Ice Shard, we can wrap up the game right now.
We can be out of here.
I'm fairly sure you can kill with knockoff, even if your item was here on Crown. So it's just a matter of what. So you can go hard into your Garchomp here. I like Garchomp because it blocks Volt Switch.
Psychic.
We're going to see Psychic. That does nothing because of the special attack drop. We're going to let the Pheasantipity take quite a bit of damage.
Metagross, come on in.
Possible this is a Weavile angle here, but I don't think so. With the Appleton so healthy, you probably want other things to take chip.
So Alo's just going to take hits, right?
Progress. Because the Metagross can come in here too, but we're going to go ahead and go into this. Just go ahead and click the free Earthquake.
Yep.
There's no resist to it. I wonder if the Appleton actually takes 2. I don't think it does from this range of health.
Appleton from 2? I mean, if he gets at least,
I don't think so. There's
no
also
lefties.
The possibility he clicks Swords Dance right here, and we get a really fun game. Because there is actually a way you can EV your Chomp to live a Spec Strafe Meteor from Pull, if I recall.
I don't think Kuma did all that, no.
I don't think he did. I do know there is a way. So actually, this Garchomp could be assault tested. It's possible.
I'm thinking. I thought the Metagross was, but Chomp also could be AV.
It's possible. Whatever it is, we need to respect the Garchomp that's in front of us. I don't really see a way. I mean, whether there's a Pult, there's a way, but the Weavile's got to go down. The Metagross doesn't have to have can't have Bullet Punch. The Alamomoa needs to be complete set of fodder. All right, it does take 2. Which is chill.
It's gonna. Kuma has to pray for a Leech Seed miss. Pray for a Leech Seed miss here.
No, he doesn't. He just has to go to Pheasantipity and click Roost. Or, really, he's just Fisher Up Poison on this thing.
He needs the poison.
If the Appleton's doing anything, if it sits here, it's gonna get punished. And that's how we got here in the first place, is we're just sitting here and we got punished.
The cycle has started again with 2 different monsters this time.
We're playing passively, which is just not working out.
I mean, that's how he plays.
2 weeks ago, where he did well against Chicago, but this is not working here. There's just blatant disrespect for offensive threats.
The team is built around Appleton, I like to believe. This Appleton just gets in and sits. Leech Seed, Iron D's, Body Press.
The best of luck. Because Kuma, I don't think, is going to mind that. He's built very well around dealing with this particular Appleton set. It's just not going to work. Yeah, the Pheasantipity comes back out. You're going to need to make a double at some point in time into the pole and get some sort of offensive pressure going. Because while you can keep doing this, and sure, you can go whatever you want to now, crown whatever, this Pheasantipity is going to go right back up to 88%.
It's got to have a poison move. Gotta have a poison move.
This is going to be the crown. I mean, you can even click U-turn here, but there's the Roost. And you have a great switch into crown. Crown so far hasn't even looked to be a moderate setup threat. So you can just go hard in your Metagross, which is still at a great amount of health. Yep. There's the agility.
Okay.
I'd be a little more afraid if this had something to hit the Metagross, but I don't think it does, especially since Earthquake here is relatively free.
Yeah.
Keeping in mind, the only thing right now that matters is if this Pult gets in range of Ice Shard, the game is over if the Weavile is preserved.
Pult is 100%. Pult is ready.
Pult is the win condition, but at this point, you need to be able to take a hit plus another Ice Shard if you're able to get out of this alive.
Kuma needs to make the read of when Ableton comes back in. As we get
I don't think Kuma needs to make reads at all at this point. It's just, yeah, you're just throwing things at this point. If this Metagross has Meteor Mash, it can click that here with no fucks given. And think about it. That agility turn was a complete waste.
Yeah, you're right.
A complete waste. You didn't even use it to get damage on the Metagross.
Yeah. I see what happened there. Yeah, okay, I get it. Oh, yeah, that was... Now it's just click and moves. Heavy slam.
And now the opposite's dead. So now the Weavile looks absolutely
deadly. Wait.
But we're gonna try for a setup opportunity. The only way you throw this now is if you don't let this thing get in. Like this thing needs to be in range of Ice Shard, and the game is over.
Kuma's calculating that right now.
Kuma probably doesn't even need that because I think he can go hard into Alomola if he has the play rough or he has the Ice Beam. He's able to break a sub. If this is Dragon Dance, which is the only thing I would be scared of at this point, because it needs to be able to break on the physical. I guess break on the physical side, but this is not supportive. It's not even a win condition.
Oh, it still does a ton of damage.
Not even that. It's not a setup. It's not a threat. It's not a threat. This is
Maybe it's all it's. Maybe it's the rest of the things need our attacks. The rest of it might be attacks. You just need a wisp on something. Kumasim is very physical. No, I mean not really, but I lied. Okay, double out in the crown.
Here's the crown. Okay, so that's that. Okay. That's the first time we've made a good double. We've made a good switch this game. Here we go.
Are we catching up?
Here's the thing, though. The Metagross is burned, which is progress, but this is probably a slow flip turn from Kuma, as it is. That still does a good amount of damage, and
that ship is good shit.
I'll be honest here. I don't think he's able to kill the Garchomp in one hit. This is just a free Earthquake.
Psychic 50.
You're going to eat that really well.
70.
Yep, and goodbye. So the Pult, which doesn't look to be any sort of setup set. It's probably
Kuma gonna sack, or is she gonna preserve the 6-0?
Kuma just needs to go hard into Pheasantipity, I think, and win the game.
Yeah.
Because he should be in range of Ice Shard at this point.
The
only way the opponent wins this is if... Yeah, so it's DD Wisp. Wow.
Hey, yo, we're mixing it up.
Hell, man.
No flinches.
He U-turns, doesn't get a poison, goes Weavile, and clicks Ice Shard.
Yeah, no poison. That...
Very nicely played. I'm very confused with some of these sets, but it's...
Hey, you prep for what you see, and that's a 6-0 from Kuma. A GG.
He takes the second one in a row. Let's go.
GG. Kuma is coming for playoffs quickly. Bye, everybody.